right now at Lloyd High School. You know what I'm saying? It's an alternative or a continuation school. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, I'm just go in. In Chicago, they call them alternative schools. You know, this is my first time ever hearing continuation school. You feel me? Who in here got kicked out of their last school? Everybody. Everybody, huh? Right. Kids who kind of, you know, a little rough around the edges and got in trouble in certain other situations back at their old schools. I'm just gonna go talk to them, give them whatever kind of motivation or any gems, jewels that I can give them. Y'all want to pass the mic around and ask me questions, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to really talk all day. I want y'all to talk. I want to connect with y'all. So honesty is the key with, you know, any youth, kids, just being honest. Once they feel like y'all on the same page or you brutally honest about your situation, you know what I'm saying, shining the light on the good and the bad, where they can, you know, use it for examples or compare and contrast their life to it, they appreciate it. Ready? Got me nervous. Kids got me nervous. Thank y'all. You know, this actually my first time doing this. I ain't even got no script or nothing. I just been really thinking because I want to talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying, and understand y'all because this is a whole nother part of the world. So, of course, we grew up differently.
Hey, what's up, Herbo? My name Brandon. You know, really look up to you, bro. Appreciate your craft, you feel me? But I just wanted to ask you, what made you really get inspired to, you know, be a rapper?
It's time to let these niggas know what it is in the street. Hey, baby, let's kill shit, broski. What you wanna do? It's whatever, man. You go ahead and rip that shit. I'm gonna come around and clean that shit up. Let's get it.
You know, I've been around music all my life. You know, I had an uncle that passed away. He used to do music. But the whole reason I got into rap is because it was what I was feeling. It was my life. You know, like with me growing up in Chicago, it's a lot of violence and just growing up in poverty and seeing stuff, you know. So I was playing basketball, bro. I never really wanted to be a rapper. It was just when I started to rap, I always knew how to rap and rhyme from being around my family that, you know, did music. But it was never nothing I was passionate about. I was passionate about sports. And once I started to, you know, go through certain situations like in the streets and lose people and see certain things and just see that it's only so little options for, you know what I'm saying, the youth that come from situations, you know what I'm saying, that I may have came from and some of you may come from, you know. It's only so little options. Bibby started rapping first. I don't know if y'all know my homie Bibby. He was rapping. Yeah. Bibby was rapping first, you know what I'm saying? He started rapping like over phones, over the flip phone, recording little 60-second videos and stuff like that. And I started rapping after him, but it was only us rapping about what we knew, you know what I'm saying? And people started to latch on to it. You know, they started to really know that we was talking about our life and what we were feeling and the stuff we seeing on a day-to-day basis. So that's what really saved me. You know, even when I was rapping back then, when I was 17, 16, I didn't have the same mindset I had. You know, I still had a negative mindset. I was still halfway in the streets, halfway in the studio. And I had to learn for myself, you know what I'm saying, the hard way, just certain situations and me not being happy, you know, like with me right now, bro, I'm happy before anything, you know what I'm saying? I wake up and look forward to everything that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying?
Well, my name is Cindy, and what would you be doing if you weren't doing music?
That's a good question, Cindy. I feel like, honestly, I knew even when I was in high school that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, really want to work a job or a 9 to 5 or nothing like that, you know. I was playing sports, and honestly, I feel like if I wasn't rapping right now, it's a chance that I may have still been, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, or I may have still been doing a lot of miscellaneous stuff that was just, you know, misguiding me and misleading me. Honestly, I feel like rap saved me because it was something that I began to become passionate about, you know what I'm saying, and I loved it. It took a lot of my time. I feel like anything that I would have been doing beside rap, it would have had to be something that I love doing. Like I wake up and look forward to wanting to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Every artist like remember their first time ever hearing themselves on the radio, first time, you know, being interviewed, introduced to the big screens. I just want to know what was going through your head the first time that happened to you.
The first time I ever really like heard myself on the radio, was, I think, with the Nicki Minaj record.
Yelling cut when it's shooting time. Sign up, it's recruiting time. Big wigs with a suit and tie, and them big things got two inside.
And I mean, I was humbled by it. Of course, I was excited. But the thing with me, like when I hear stuff like that or I end up on the radio, I'm like, all right, what I'm gonna do to get better now? How I'm gonna end up back on the radio? You know, I don't never really place myself at one point of my success and get comfortable with it. You feel me? That's when I feel like I need to find a new hobby.
They say a coward die 1,000 deaths, and every time you try and kill him, why it's always 1,000 left.
What is your ultimate goal?
Music-wise, my ultimate goal, bro, honestly, like, I don't even compare myself to, like, any of my peers or anybody doing it, you know. I just I wanna be remembered, and I wanna, you know, touch people through my music the way I have been doing on a whole nother level. So my main goal is really to just touch the world and the people who don't know me, you know, the people who never heard of me or ever heard my music. I want them to feel the same way I may have made you feel, you know what I'm saying?
How was your experience with XXL?
G Herbo, you know me. I guess that I'm a freshman now, but I've been the OG. It's okay, cause all my life has been someone before me. It always takes someone to step up, say I'm one and only. I just been rolling, smoking, let them all be, kill them softly. I used to rap for fun, but now I'm getting guacamole.
It was good, man. It was different, you know, like just being around different people, different artists like Kodaks, 21s, you know, we just all got to connect and get to know each other. Also, it was just, I was nervous, you know what I'm saying, just being, and I don't usually get nervous, you know, just being a part of the whole XXL legacy. I know a lot of y'all probably grew up and saw y'all favorite rappers on the cover, you know, so just me knowing that I was gonna be a part of that legacy, I was, you know, excited, bad, nervous. It was cool though, just being around a bunch of people who, somebody, you know, a bunch of somebodies, and y'all all in one room connecting though. Like it wasn't no egos, nobody felt like, oh, I'm the hottest rapper in here. Nobody felt like that, you know, it was just like a bunch of people, you know, like right now I could connect with all y'all on the level and y'all feel like we probably been knowing each other for months or years, you know, it's just about being humble and connecting with different people and getting to know them, you know.
Like I said, man, we at a party, you do what you gon' do, you smoke, you gon' smoke, drink, you gon' drink, roll, you gon' roll. Do your thing, that don't step on these all white G Fazos.
My favorite song by you is on Rollin', that slap. Man, what's it called? Has anybody ever stepped on the all white G Fazos?
Yeah, man, you know they done stepped on the ones, man. Sometimes, you know, honestly, it's so negative in Chicago, like, people done been in fights for literally like stepping on, you know, other people. I'm sure the same out here, but yeah, people stepped on my shoes before. Like I don't really, you know what I'm saying? That was a song, you feel? I'm not gonna, if you step on my shoes right now, I ain't gonna get mad at you, bro. I'm gonna be like, all right, man, you good. It is different with the G Fazos, man. You know, when I'm at, like, anytime I get on some white ones, like if I'm in the club or anything, I'm like this. You can't step on them, you feel me? But if you do, I ain't gonna fight you. I don't wanna surround myself with no negative energy or just being in the streets doing the same stuff I used to do when I was 18, 19, you know what I'm saying? Because life is about progress, you feel me? So if I still got the same 19, 18-year-old mindset, I don't feel like I'll be able to grow and all my blessings may be taken away from me, you know, because I did a lot of negative stuff in the past.
What's your like top favorite 5 songs right now that you listen to? That
I listen to?
Yeah, that you actually listen to.
That's a great question. My top 5 at the moment, like I don't know if I'm blowing y'all right now, like I don't really listen to my music unless it's brand new. Like I don't really even after it drop, I don't ride to it. You know, I'm on to the next. I'm trying to make better music.
Shout out 2020, Fofo, Goonie suited. Goonie got the blueies, got the toolie stupid. My bitch Louie.
Yeah, I like Rocaine, Fofo. That's one of my favorite songs right now. Rocaine, Fofo. Yeah, Meek Mill, Blue Notes.
Yeah, you the plug. Try to be real with some niggas and put on my money and show us some love. You did me a favor, I knew you was shicey, I knew you would show you was.
That's dropped on DC4, Blue Notes. That's one of my favorites that I listen to. Yeah, Mozzie, that was one of my favorite. Blah Da Da. I used to listen to Blah Da Da a lot.
Murder is the mind state, boosting up the crime rate. If you gon' fuck around, you gotta do that shit the right way.
Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo, The City.
I come from a city where niggas will hate you by anything. I come from a city where niggas will kill you by anything.
Oh yeah, I be riding to a lot of that Lil Durk at 21, that Shooter, 2 times. Yeah.
I just say it 2 times, I want this money, and it's on me while you tweaking, ain't my homie, God.
That's probably my top 5 right now at the moment.
Okay, so I know that we have some students here who freestyle a little bit, and I know they want to hear you. freestyle something. So I already decided that these two here, I want you to come up here. And I want you to freestyle a little bit with them.
So when you ask me who I am, you call me KG Hustle as a youngin'. I ain't even had no muscle, so I never used to flex. But now I'm just on my grind. I'm trying to make the next. I'm working with Play Jackson. You know we trying to be the best.
Having gate, gon' see it. I seen the gate when I seen it. Got a vision, gon' believe it like a movie scene. You seen it. Like Spike Lee, no movie scenes, but I gotta see it. Dream on my dreams, boy, you gotta believe it.
I kind of had this in my head, man, after my grandma passed. What I said, I used to couldn't stand the rain, but now the storm and keep me sane like I'm immune to pain. I know stuff never stays the same, it's always bound to change. I came from Essex, 100 deep to barely round the game. I'm still the same no limit dude, I just found a lane. Now I'm the firstborn, that's something my mama proud to say. And now she all smiles, I had to take the frowns away. Used to be a wild child, I had to calm down. My grandma used to worry, pray for me, I'm grown now. I said, success, leadership, I gained it on my own, wow. And now my grandma gone, they want me to be strong, how? I might just lose it all, you say something to me wrong, bow. I said, don't stare at me too long, don't come through on my phone, foul. I mess around, curse out the courtroom at my own trial. Like Skip the judge, you never wanted to give me a chance. Don't want to see me greet the people, see me shaking hands. Don't want your kids watching my stuff on MTV Jams. So if I honor any honor, yeah, I be damned. I'm fighting cases now, the judge want me to go to school. I graduated from the streets, what I'm supposed to do. You don't understand my lifestyle, what I'm going through. Just think about if you was me, and what if I was you? Somebody try and take my life, ain't I'm supposed to shoot? If I stay in the hood, well, I grew up as old as you? Well, niggas raise well, I'm sorry for using that word. Well, people raise their own sister, got a motor too. Your mother had a nose to smell, theirs had a nose to toot. You feel me? I speak the truth, I know that make these people want to kill me, but this is just the real me, while labels want to deal me. But skip that, I hold off and make them labels feel me. See my vision, I'm the business, got a couple mil me. Once I run up a milli, thank the Lord, I'm in my bag. Run up another milli. Oh, thank you, Lord, I'm in my bag. Long walk from school, it was cold outside. Me and little sis, we ain't had no cash. Mom's at work, we ain't had no rag. Couldn't take a bus, we ain't had no pass. Now I might be in Bermuda. On the beach, I was riding a scooter. I just might jump in the Bentley. I spent $20,000 with Uber. I ain't even gonna, I'll keep going.
Man, my experience, man.
Love G Herbo.
You know, fans and stuff. It was fun rapping with him. You know, Herbo is really somebody I look up to in the music. And, you know, he told me, you know, I'm going to make it far if I keep doing what I'm doing. He liked what I was saying. So that's all I just got to keep my head up and keep doing what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah, I'm motivated to be one of the best I could be with music and beyond.
It's important for artists to come back to schools and give back because a lot of the students are striving to get where they are. So when they can have a role model, an example to come to the school and speak with them directly, to touch them exactly where they are in their situation, it means the best. It's their motivation. I know they're excited. We tell them the same things every day, but sometimes it takes a G Herbo to come and say the same thing to inspire them to be great.
It's good that G Herbo here, you feel me? His freestyle was hard. Yeah, it's just tight, you feel me? You look at him on YouTube all day, and it's tight that you see him in person.
When I was in high school, I was still rapping. So if I had somebody tell me what I told these kids back in high school, when I listened and applied myself to it, I would be much better off right now. And you know you ain't supposed to shake people's hand with gloves on, right? You know that, right? All right, bro. It was important for me to, you know, get in these kids' face and let them know how I feel and, you know what I'm saying, what's on my mind and just my whole mindset, how I think, you know, how I plan for my future, everything. And if I had somebody doing it for me, you know, I would take heed.
Hey, G Herbo the realist. Big surprise, he just pulled us. Stay up, bro.
G Herbo came to my school, and that was really good. Gang, gang.
I feel like nothing in life is by coincidence, you know what I'm saying? You gotta apply yourself and put in the extra work and go the extra mile, make the extra sacrifice, you know? So I had to really communicate that with them. Of course, they asked questions I would talk on. I let them ask me, you know what I'm saying, what they want to ask me, you know? So it was a real good experience, you know what I'm saying? I look forward to doing it again, though. Yo, what's up, man? It's Big G Herbo, the Swervo, and we celebrating Black excellence, you know what I'm saying? You know, I am a Black excellent human being myself, and we appreciate Black excellence. Watch Revolt.